It's a good thing you clicked on this video because this is something you really should have organized before Madden 23 officially releases. And that one thing that you should have organized is going to be what you are doing with your Rookie Premier tokens. And in this video, what I decided to do is go through every single possible Rookie Premier combination and give you the best way to spend your tokens. Now that's going to ensure that no matter how many tokens you're getting in Madden 23, this video will be applicable and useful because I have information for everyone. And since I'm an absolute tryhard, I'd appreciate if you guys scroll down and drop a like. It took a minute to go through and figure out the best possible combination for every single amount of tokens in this game, so I would definitely appreciate it if you drop a like on the video, and there are a lot more tip videos coming just like this, so if you enjoy this, consider subscribing. But yeah, let's get started right here and talk about three really quick housekeeping matters that I think are important to mention at the start. Now, number one, and something to help you guys out, is I decided to chapter out this entire video. So if you have 5 tokens, you can skip to the part where I talk about 5 tokens. If you got 10 tokens, you can skip to that part. And if you want to find out where to skip to, scroll down to the pinned comment. I have put in a timestamp as well as chaptered out every single section of this video based on how many tokens you have available to you for Madden 23.
Okay.
Housekeeping matter number 2. If you're watching this video and you're confused as to how Rookie Premiers work, how you get these tokens, what's the value of them in game, this video is a bit too advanced for you, so check out one that I linked in the description that's going to get you guys up to speed with what we're talking about here and prepared for Madden 23. Now, thing number 3, I only talked about quote-unquote valuable amounts of tokens in the video. Here's what I mean. So you guys will notice there's a section of the video for if you have 3 tokens, but there's not a section of the video for if you have 4 tokens. And the reason why that's the case is because if you got 3 tokens, you can get up to 2 NCAT players, but if you got 4 tokens, you can only get 2 NCAT players as well. And additionally, for some of the amounts of tokens in here, I've classified them as Swift's favorites. And what I mean by Swift's favorites is some of the amounts of tokens are really valuable, so I would just watch this entire video to find out which ones are my favorites and then try and get up to that number of tokens. But yeah, enough blabbering from me. Let's get into the video and let's start it off with the 3 token section. Now, if you have 3 tokens, there's really only one thing you can do, and that's get 2 NCAT players. That's what I recommend you do if you got 3 tokens. Of course, to figure out what you guys are going to get, this sheet right here is going to be very helpful. So the sheet's basically going to tell you what you can trade in your tokens for in Madden 23. So as you can see at the bottom, you can get 1 NCAT player for 1 token, but you can only do that 1 time. Then moving up, you can get an NCAT player for 2 tokens, and you can do that 3 times if you'd like. And moving on even higher, you can get an auctionable tradable player for 5 tokens, and you can do that 3 times if you like. Now, next up, let's say you guys have 5 tokens in this game. This is honestly one that's a little bit hard to give advice for, but I would say go for the 1 auctionable player instead of getting the 3 NCAT cards. Because in my opinion, getting that auctionable player is going to be incredible for making some free coins at the start of the game. I would say coins are more important than free players, especially when these Rookie Premiers aren't like crazy powerful. Now, next up, if you're in a situation with 6 tokens, I would say you probably want to get 1 auctionable and 1 NCAT player. That's going to put you in a situation where you can get some coins from your auctionable card, but also get a solid player for your team. And then next up, if you're chilling with 8 tokens in this game, I would say you probably want to go with 1 auctionable and 2 NCAT players. I'm sorry, I'm not really like explaining the math behind all this stuff, but it's pretty simple. For 8 tokens, for example, you're spending 5 on the auctionable, you're spending 1 on that 1 NCAT player that you can only do once, and then you're spending 2 on the other NCAT. So yeah, that's my recommendation. If you got 8 tokens, I would say 1 auctionable and 2 NCAT. Then next up, if you have 10 tokens in the game, this is one of my Swift's favorites, so write it down right here, and that is going to be 1 auctionable and 3 NCAT players if you have 10 tokens. Now, 10 tokens, it gives you the versatility to maybe go with 2 auctionable cards and no NCATs, but in my opinion, this is an incredible start to your team. You get 3 86s, which is awesome, and you get to sell one of them off to make a lot of coins, and again, you only got to get up to 10 tokens. 10 tokens isn't really going to be that challenging to do. Then next up, for 11 tokens, this one was kind of hard to decide, but I would say if you have 11 tokens right now, you probably want to go with 2 auctionable players and 2 NCATs. You're going to just get like so many coins for the 2 auctionable cards, as we get a big draft player right here, a 95 Christian Harris. That's going to sell for a lot of co-op. And similarly to the Christian Harris, who we can sell for a lot of coins, your 2 auctionable players that you can select if you get up to 11 tokens in Madden 23 are going to give you a lot of coins. Then next up, we have 13 tokens, and in my opinion, 13 tokens is the best possible amount to get to. It's not going to be that hard to get up to 13 tokens in Madden 22, but it's going to give you some awesome benefits benefits in the game. Now with 13 tokens, you have a lot of versatility, but in my opinion, the best way to do it is going to be 2 auctionable and 2 NCAT. Now 2 auctionable cards is going to make you a ton of coins in the game, and you also get 2 free players to add to your team. In my opinion, it's the best of both worlds. It's probably like the best amount you can get to because of the fact that it is pretty challenging to get up to like 15 tokens or 14 tokens. It's going to start to cost you a lot of coins to get to those higher numbers. So 13 is the sweet spot. I would say a lot of you guys hopefully can get up to 13. It's going to put you in an awesome position for Madden 23. Then next up, we got 15 tokens. This is a situation that I'm assuming a lot of people are going to be in. You could go with 3 auctionable if you wanted to, but in my opinion, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going with 2 auctionable and 3 NCATs. I would say that's probably the move for 15 tokens. Again, it's a lot of coins, and then you also get 3 awesome players for your team. I would say 15, that's probably the way you want to go. Now, here is an extra little kicker at the end of the video. What if you get 16 tokens in game? Now, you're probably watching this like, Swift, how is it even possible to get 16 tokens? There's actually a glitch going on right now. I made a video talking about it on the channel, how some people can get 16 tokens. I personally have 16 tokens in my Ultimate Team binder right here. So what if EA Sports actually gives me 16 in game? Well, in that situation, I'm actually probably going to go with 3 auctionable players and 1 NCAT. Just because those 3 auctionable players are tough to pass up on, that is just so many coins for the team. 3 auctionable cards, fellas, is a ridiculous amount of coin value. And then, of course, we're still going to be getting that 1 free card we can add to our team. Based on how rookie premieres look right now, they don't look like that insanely good. So that's kind of why I'm leaning a little bit more towards like taking coins in these situations rather than just like stocking up on free cards. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. To recap, I would say the 2 numbers of tokens that you probably want to get up to are potentially 10 tokens. If you get up to 10 tokens, that gives you good versatility. I like that position. And then one that I really like that I think a lot of people can get to is 13 tokens. That's my favorite one by far because it isn't that hard to get 13 in this game. Getting to 15, that's going to be a challenge. You got to go through and complete like 4 extra rookie premiere sets because you only get 1 token per 2 sets once you get to the higher amounts in Madden 22. So what I recommend is I would say 13 is the sweet spot. If you're nowhere close to 13, try and get up to 10. I would say those 2 numbers are going to be really, really good for like value of tokens and a good start to Madden 23. And I assume this video helped you out. If it did, scroll down and drop a like and click this video because this one is going to be talking about something that you might not know about rookie premieres to make extra coins that you wouldn't have even gotten off your auctionable rookie premieres.